A while back, we made a video where we tier listed popular things from bakeries in the Netherlands, and we got so many suggestions from y'all that we decided to make a part 2. So we're back, trying and tier listing even more popular, delicious baked treats from the Netherlands, and this time, many Dutch regional specialties too. And we're picking them out from an old bread bag. Rest in peace, BUNCHARTED Dutch bucket. So we've split today's haul into 2 parts. That's right, there's 2 parts for our part 2.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Pick a good one, I'm hungry.
First up, the Kaasbroodje. The Kaasbroodje is a savory puff pastry filled with cheese, and you can pretty much find these anywhere from a bakery to a grocery store like Albert Heijn, and they must be eaten warm.
I've actually never had one before.
Really?
I love sausijzenbroodjes. I love frikandel I've never had a Kaasbroodje.
I had one of these once.
When?
I went to Jumbo by myself, and I got one.
When?
I don't know. I think you were working, and I was on my way to this apartment from our old place in Rotterdam.
And you got a Kaasbroodje?
I did, yeah.
A lot of cheese.
Whoa.
I don't like it.
Really? What don't you like about it?
It's like a Cheez-It on the outside with cheese on the inside, which I can definitely see the appeal. That's not for me, ma'am. I want something, I don't know, peppery and delightful in the middle.
Yeah.
Maybe with some curry sauce.
I'm the kind of person that will dip a cheese cracker into cream cheese.
Unfortunately, we have to agree on our tier.
Oh no, this is so difficult for the first one. I love how you're still eating all of it.
I'm not going to say no food.
If we didn't have to agree on this, this would be A tier for me.
Somebody do B.
Yeah, we can do B.
So just a refresher, if you're not familiar with the tier list concept, you've got the S tier, which is the absolute best thing that we tried today, all the way down to the F tier, which is the absolute worst thing. And then you've got A, B, and C in the middle. So that's our ranking. Appeltaart.
Yay! So Appeltaart, I feel silly describing what this is, but we should probably do it anyway. So it's a short crust with apples, cinnamon. Sometimes you'll see things like currants and raisins inside, all topped with a crumble crust. And sometimes you'll also see lattice work. I love Appeltaart. I'll eat the little mini ones from Albert Heijn by myself. Yeah. So it's one of my favorites.
That was really good.
The texture is different than some of the Appeltaarts I've had in the past.
The apples aren't very crisp.
No, they're very soft. And also the rest of the filling is super soft too. So it kind of is a little mushy, but in a good way.
Mushy? I like it better than the Kaasbroodje.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, like, comparing a Kaasbroodje and Appeltaart is like pretty weird.
I don't think I could do that.
But we did rate that B tier, so.
A tier for me? This is still tasty.
Yep.
Give me the bag, baby. Oh.
Moorkop.
This one is very interesting.
I don't know what this is. I've never heard this before in my entire life. Oh, it's a bossable.
No, it's not. It's definitely not.
It's a bossable.
You might think it is.
Because it is?
Can you identify some of the differences between this and a bossable?
It's just split open instead of stuffed?
Well, that is one of the differences. The next one is that it is not completely covered in chocolate.
Okay.
I think that's where the differences begin and end.
All right. Do you prefer to be split open or stuffed?
Oh, split open for sure. I also forgot one of the main differences.
What?
There's whipped cream on top.
Do I just like...
I don't know how to eat
pierce this?
Yeah.
I mean, you could just eat it like a brocha, I guess.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, my bite is so big compared to yours. Tastes like a bossable.
I really can't taste anything but whipped cream. I don't know. This is kind of one note for me.
Yeah, and the one note is whipped cream.
It's not bad. I mean, it's definitely not an F tier. Would you put this as F tier?
Why would you get this when you can get a bossable?
But the problem is you can't get them. Where am I supposed to go to get one?
I think we should put this at F tier.
The Jan Hagel. It is a crunchy spice cookie, and they're made from a buttery short crust that's lightly flavored with cinnamon, and there's usually coarse sugar and almond shavings on top. They're okay.
They're not bad.
I like the texture.
Hey, I also like the texture. Not a strong almond flavor, which I like. I mean, it's there. It's subtle.
Yeah.
Mostly just tastes like speculoos.
Yeah, it tastes like a less spicy speculoos. C tier.
C tier. Mergpijp.
Ooh.
I like this one.
Do you like the bag or do you like the bucket more? How you feeling?
I miss the bucket.
Yeah, me too.
I don't remember where the bucket is anymore.
The Mergpijp translates to marrow pipes, and they're cylindrical sponge cakes with marzipan or cream inside, sometimes jam or even buttercream in the center. And the outside is usually wrapped in marzipan, and the ends are dipped in... Marzipan?
Marzipan.
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 The one from Broking is groot.
Okay. I can tell. Do you like it when it's groot?
I do.
What when did we have the first one of these? Was it the Sinterklaas treats video?
I believe it was. It's been a long time.
But is it year round? Oh, there's jam inside.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's very sweet. I do like the jam, but it's very sweet.
I would really like it if I could just get the filling, the jam, and the sponge cake on its own.
The marzipan.
But this is still good.
C tier?
Oh, okay. C tier.
Slagroomtaart.
Woohoo! It's a big whipped cream day for us, isn't it?
Every day in the Netherlands is a big whipped cream day.
The Slagroomtaart is layers of sponge cake with custard, whipped cream, sometimes some fruit, maybe shaved almonds or chocolate on top.
It's almond filling. There's like an amaretto flavor, isn't there?
It's like
some sort of liqueur flavor.
Rum. It's rum. Are you sure? It's not avocado, right?
Oh, it could be avocado. It's very boozy.
Yeah, it's super boozy, which is strange.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
To me, the simplicity of a Slagroomtaart is its simplicity.
It's a whipped cream cake.
Yeah, it's got the like nice spongy layers. Maybe you throw some fruit on top, and adding this like liqueur flavor or whatever it is not my jam. I mean, are we rating Slagroomtaart or are we rating this one?
I think I would rate Slagroomtaart like B tier normally. This one I think would definitely be like somewhere between C tier and F tier.
Yeah, so I think B tier is fair. Appelflap!
Another Dutch classic.
Appelflap is a puff pastry stuffed with apples, and sometimes you'll see big like crystallized sugar on top. This one is a little bit fancier because I think it has shaved almonds and powdered sugar on top.
It's like a big apple turnover, yeah?
Yeah, it is, but I don't think I've ever had one before.
Well,
it's the first time for everything, baby.
Today, cheers.
Cheers.
That's very good.
The almonds are toasted.
Yeah, you know what it reminds me of?
What?
A burnt toaster strudel. Wish there was more apple. I mean, even when you look at the inside of this, it just looks like it needs more apple.
It kind of looks like they just cut half of an apple and then sliced it and put it in here. A tier for me.
Yeah, I think this is A tier. This is really, really good.
Yeah.
It's the palate cleansing Kaasstengel.
Yep.
It's basically like a cheese cracker almost, except it's a little bit softer depending on where you get it from.
We could both do it at the same time.
You can eat it. The thing that's confusing me about Kaasstengels, when do you get this?
I mean, this is a great snack. You grab one of these, you walk around. Yeah.
It's like a perfect balance of bread and cheese. A tier?
A tier, baby.
Yeah, it's good. The almond croissant.
An almond croissant is usually a day-old croissant sliced in half with almond paste in the center, covered with almond slices and powdered sugar.
It's really a day-old croissant?
Yeah, that's what it said. Usually it's how bakeries get rid of their extra croissants. You don't seem happy about this at all.
So they're stuffing the day-old croissants with almond filling?
Yeah.
I mean, it actually really doesn't taste like much other than croissant and powdered sugar.
Yeah, it's like the inside of this one is just a little bit of nuttiness and it adds some extra texture. And yeah, just a light bit of sweetness from the powdered sugar on top.
B tier?
I would say B tier as well. Yeah. And next up is the Bokkepoot, which is 2 meringue cookies held together by buttercream, and each end is dipped in chocolate. Do you know what Bokkepoot means in Dutch?
Goat leg.
Hey, good job.
You just put it in Google Translate, so I saw you do that. And I saw what the result was.
You snuck a peek.
I bet that I would never have guessed goat leg because goat is geiten. I mean, this looks pretty good. It's looks like a crunchy cookie on the outside, and I'm excited. There's like buttercream on the inside. It seems like it's gonna be. Oh, it's soft. Oh, it's real soft.
Oh, wow.
This is really fucking good.
I know. I think this might be the best thing that we've had so far.
This might be the best thing we've had so far in like both of the tier list videos. It tastes like a candy bar.
Yeah, it tastes like a fucking candy bar. How is that possible?
There are like few things that like, other than a Sausijzenbroodje or Worstenbroodje or like Vlaai, that will get me to go to a bakery. I think this is going to be something I like actually go to a bakery to get.
I think so too.
This is really good. S tier.
S tier, yeah. And the last item in this category is the Bitterkoekjes. Okay, so the unique thing about Bitterkoekjes is they are made with usually just 3 ingredients.
Bitter?
No, but that is it. That is also another interesting fact about them. Hang on. It is made with almond paste, sugar, and egg whites.
Okay.
And that's it.
Oh, they're soft.
Yeah. It reminds me a lot of the hartekoek from Efteling.
And you know what it tastes exactly like and actually feels a lot like?
What?
Angel food cake.
Oh my gosh.
It's got the same like brown exterior and like white inside.
Yeah,
it has a very similar texture. There's a very similar flavor profile.
It's just maybe a little stickier than angel food cake.
No, angel food cake is extremely sticky.
I would say these are A tier for me.
Oh, easy A tier. Yeah, for sure.
A lot of y'all in our first video let us know that we missed a lot of the Dutch regional specialties, and you're 100% right on that. I think the only thing that we talked about was Suikerbrood. And because we live in Dordrecht, it's hard to find a lot of these things, so we did our best to look for all of them, and we were able to find some of them.
But if we don't have it, there's a good chance we've tried it before in one of our videos exploring the Netherlands. We have playlists with our videos in each Dutch province on our channel page at youtube.com/BUNCHARTED. We haven't had everything, but we've had a lot of stuff. Starting with the Worstenbroodje.
Which, you know, this is one of our personal favorites.
I love Worstenbroodjes.
What is a Worstenbroodje? Minced meat inside of white bread, and it is from the province of Brabant.
And every time we're in Brabant, we make a point to get a Worstenbroodje.
At least one.
At least one.
Probably more like 2 each.
Yeah. This will not be as good as those.
No,
but
it won't. We're not going to tell you why, but it's still going to be good.
It's so good. It's so simple.
Even a bad Worstenbroodje is a good Worstenbroodje. The bread on the outside has a nice, like, thin crust. The inside is soft and squishy. And then you've just got, like,
salty.
Yeah, the meat is so salty and so savory.
I love sausijzenbroodjes a lot, but they're oily. And I mean, I don't know, they're heavier than this. This is just like a much lighter sausijzenbroodje. And for me, it's perfect. Like I would eat these for breakfast, probably more than I should.
A tier, 100%.
It has to be A tier.
All day long.
Next, we've got the entry from Zeeland, the Zeeuwse bolus.
The bolus is made from yeast dough with obviously a cinnamon and sugar mixture. And they do make these in other provinces. However, the Zeeland one is known for its stickiness due to the use of molasses syrup.
Yeah, sticky.
It's extremely sticky.
Yep. Oh, these are so good.
They're so good. They're like a lighter cinnamon roll.
It's like a better cinnamon roll.
I think so.
It's like somewhere between a
sticky bun.
Or a honey bun, yeah.
Honey
Somewhere
bun,
between a cinnamon roll and a honey bun.
Oh my gosh. It's
Remember
so
when we brought a Zeeuwse bolus all the way back from Zeeland to feed to sashimi, and she didn't even want it?
Rejected. She hated it.
She loves sweet pastries.
Yeah, this is good. I also like how it still has a little bit of like the brown sugar crunchy texture on top, because it is overall very soft.
Yeah, but it's actually not that sweet.
I mean, I'm going to give this B tier.
B tier?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I just think like a lot of the other things that we've tried today so far have like opened my eyes. This is good, but I would pick a few other things as a treat above this.
Okay, I probably will go for A tier, but I think B tier is fair. Next, we've got the entry from the province of Limburg, the infamous Vlaai.
It is so delicious.
And we got cherry, which I think is like one of the quintessential ones. There's a few quintessential ones, like rice to fly, but we got kersenvlaai, which is cherry.
Yeah, so typically Vlaai is the shortbread crust with a fruit filling, and then it can either have a crumble topping or a latticework topping like this one has.
This is something we've also had a lot of in the Netherlands. It's not bad considering where we got it.
Yeah, the cherries are still pretty tart.
Limburg, because we definitely got it from Limburg.
The cherries are still pretty tart. It's not overly sweet. I wish the crust was a bit like sturdier and had more flavor, but I mean, this is the ultimate dessert.
I don't want to spend too much time rating this because this is just supposed to be representative.
Right.
Vlaai to me is just like a very light, not sweet crust with a very fruit flavor forward filling. And I love that. Like it tastes like you're actually eating like the fruit, not something that's like overly sweet.
Yeah, where the only sugar is coming from those big chunks of, or the only sweetness is coming from those big chunks of sugar. It's activating
the fruit filling.
Exactly.
Rice to fly, it's its own thing.
Yeah, it's totally
also
different,
delicious.
but it's so good.
Yeah, but like to me, Vlaai is just like, it just lets the fruit shine, and I love that.
Yeah, this is going to be A tier for me.
Easy A tier. Yeah. Honestly, Vlaai, borderline S tier.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm not giving it S tier is because I really, really liked the Bokkepoot.
Vlaai is like double A tier.
Yeah. Oh, like your bra size.
Exactly.
You knew I was going to say that. You started smiling. And finally, Suikerbrood.
Suikerbrood or sugar bread is a Frisian treat, and it's white bread with these big chunky sugar cubes inside of it. So when it bakes, they melt a little bit and get all like crystally and crunchy when you bite into it.
This is one of our favorite Dutch things.
It's so true.
It's very simple. And as you said earlier in the video, the simplicity is in the simplicity.
Did I say that?
You did.
Okay.
Oh, and we did coat ours in a good layer of butter.
Yeah, which is one of the 3 ways that we like to eat it.
What are the other 2?
We like to make French toast.
Oh, yeah.
And we like to make a savory breakfast sandwich with it.
We've only done that once.
But it was really,
really good.
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
I honestly think I like this as it is right now with just the thick layer of butter on top. I think that's my favorite way to have it.
Well, we actually talked about Suikerbrood in our first tier list video. We just couldn't get it. We didn't have it. So I feel like everything that needs to be said has been said already.
Oh my gosh, this is so difficult. I would probably put this at S tier.
Well, good, because in the first video, we did put it at S tier.
Yes.
Okay, so now that we tried everything, let's put our first tier list with our second tier list and see what we need to move around. As a reminder, we can only have one thing in the S tier and one thing in the F tier. Luckily, the F tier, that is not an issue.
Yeah.
There's only one thing in it, and that's the Moorkop. I was wrong. The Suikerbrood was A tier. The Kaasbroodje was S tier. So I think the first decision that we need to make, actually, you know, let's hold on that one. So looking at the A, B, and C tiers, is there anything that we should move around?
I would probably move the Roomboter cake down to C tier. And then I would probably put the croissant at B tier. And then I would also put the Appelflap at B tier. I just feel like when I look at A tier as a whole, I don't get the same feeling when I remember eating the Appelflap and when I've had it in the past as I do the rest of these items.
That's true. I mean, there are some like really, really great things in the A tier right now.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so the age-old question, Kaasbroodje or Bokkepoot? Well, we've acquired another Bokkepoot to help us solve this conundrum.
Okay.
And that includes the grote Bokkepoot that we got originally from Vonderstera. And then I realized we've been trying to do our best to rate these things like as they are commonly given to you. So it's possible that the grote one from our bakery is different than the ones that you would get somewhere else. So we got probably like the most run-of-the-mill ones from Albert Heijn.
Look how tiny they are.
Yeah, so these are, I think, more common. They're bokkepootjes. Oh, I love that food. I still like it,
Yeah, I'm surprised.
but I don't like it as much as I'd like the big one.
I wonder how common this form is at bakeries.
I don't know, but this is fucking incredible.
This is the best one ever.
It's so good. So I think that solves our problem. I think Bokkepoot moves to A tier. The issue is the Worstenbroodje. We talked about how much better we like it other than the Kaasbroodje.
Yeah, it kind of feels unfair because the one that we got at the grocery store was so good. And it made me think about the one from like Uben.
And from Kai Lecker.
Yeah, and I kind of think that the Kaasbroodje should be A tier and the Worstenbroodje should be the true S tier. I think we're learning a lot about ourselves today.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, now presenting the official BUNCHARTED Dutch bakery tier list, including everything that we tried in part 1.
So what do y'all think? Let us know in the comments. Oh, and what Dutch things should we tier list next? As always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next week.
Tot dan!